guys, let's talk about your second student-centered activity for phonics. This is going to be very similar to your first student-centered activity you did on phonemic awareness. However, I am requiring a few little tweaks to what I expect. So, this assignment is still going to be worth 15 points, and you still have the option to either 1, create your own activity or game for phonics, or 2, go find a pre-existing game or activity for phonics that already exists. Now, why do I say it needs to be a pre-existing game or activity for phonics? Is because it's going to be a lot easier for you to modify it. As per se, you take a board game like Monopoly, that's going to be very difficult and very time-consuming for you in order to modify that to make it fit the needs that we need for this assignment. So, first and foremost, the first 3 points are going to be your game name, your skill targeted, your age, and your materials needed. Next up for 3 points is your detailed instructions. This time I want them sequenced out, meaning you need to number them 1, 2, 3, 4, however many steps you have. Anybody should be able to look at this game or activity and be able to understand your directions. In your previous assignment, a lot of you gave me very thick paragraphs of directions, and they were very hard to follow at times. I couldn't quite understand what you were having happen in your game or activity. So you need to start at step 1, what do students do, 2, 3, 4, and what's the teacher doing? And sequence that out. That's what I mean by detailed instructions. Next up for 4 points, if you have a pre-existing game or activity, you're going to write about your similarities and differences between your game and activity and the one that already exists. As well as maybe you're going to add a special twist to the game as well. If you're someone who made your own activity, you need to tell me why your game is unique, entertaining, might be different than other games or activities that are out there. Next up for 2 points, you're going to have your link if you're using a pre-existing game or activity. Otherwise, if you create your own activity, then you need to make sure that you're including a link to some resources that you used in creating your game. For example, I had bats in my game, so I'm going to have a link for where the template for those bats came from. And then finally, for 3 points, you're going to include this time 3 pictures. Not just one, folks, 3 pictures. The reason for this is because a lot of you only gave me 1 picture, and it was very difficult to see your game. Also, with those 3 pictures, you need to really make sure you are making this game or activity. You can't just give me the link and have that be your picture. You yourself have to create, print, cut out, whatever it is you create. So keep that in mind. My Baddie Blends activity really didn't take me that much time. I was thinking, hey, Halloween's coming up, we have bats, we have pumpkins. Oh, bats, that goes with blends, and blends are a part of phonics. How could I create a game or activity with that? And so I kind of started thinking, and my creativity started flowing, and so I came up with writing blends on some bats, and then having the other part of our word, and then students have to match these. So this word would make cloud. And then there's other ones for them to put together as well. So, if you have any questions, please let me know. And be sure to upload your document as a PDF. That means you need to write up everything that has been described. And it's also available for you on Canvas as well. And then you're going to take your pictures and then add them to your Word document and then PDF your entire document. If you have any questions, please email me. Looking forward to grading all of your student-centered activities on phonics. If you have a question on whether something you're thinking about doing is related to phonics or not, I would shoot me an email ahead of time because you would hate to create a game or activity that has nothing to do with phonics. Thank you. Till next time.